Yeah. Hopefully I gave long enough for the commercial. If not, I'll try to kill a little more time because I don't want you thinking, oh, there's just a blank screen sitting here. So, I'll give a little backstory. So I'm sitting here watching a commercial right now. I think that is one long commercial. Okay. We'll go ahead and start. There we go. So back in December, and actually it's more like November, I was making noise about getting a PS4. Now I'm primarily a PC player. And the only reason I want a PS4 is because of God of War. I have bought PlayStation 2, 3, and now 4 only because I want to play God of War. That is the driving force to why I buy them. PlayStation 2, that was all I played. On the 3, I played a few other games. But primarily I stick to my PC because you can get just about everything on the PC, and I just prefer mouse and keyboard. That's how I grew up. So I got to toying with this idea. Talking to my coworker Ryan, I was like, dude, I would love when I start streaming and I get the PS4 to have a controller, custom controller. That'd be cool as shit. Like, dude, just look around the internet, they actually do it. And I was like, no way, it'd be so expensive. It's pricey, don't get me wrong, it's a little bit pricey. Not terrible though. I mean, it's about what you expect. I mean, you're asking for a little bit of painstaking labor here. Nothing that can be created easily with a machine. We got to check around some websites, and I ended up on the controller shop. Put up on the stream here, not the You Are Dead one. We'll get back to that. Here, let's turn this off. And let's turn that cam off too. That's irritating. All right, so there you go. So this is the controller I came up with making. And when I first did this, I had something obnoxious that was nearly $400. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm just your average worker. Nothing special. So I managed to knock it down to this, and I was happy with this. I really liked it. And I was flirting with the idea. I was like, I don't even have a PlayStation at this point. I just bought a PlayStation 4 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's like it was that serious. But I wanted the controller to come around the same time. I went ahead and I set this up. Threw it out there. Now, hindsight, keep in mind when you order something custom, it's going to take a while. And probably the worst time to order such a thing as this is December 2nd. Yeah, it took a couple months, almost 2.5 months. And they actually sent me an email. I mean, there was an option. Don't get me wrong, there was an option in December. If you wanted to get it rush delivered before Christmas or by Christmas, you could have paid more to have that done. It wasn't that serious to me. So I figured, let the people that needs to happen for, let that happen for them. So I just let it ride. And I think the guarantee date was January. And, January was getting towards an end, and I got an email from them. It was like, hey, we got slammed. I'm paraphrasing. It was much more professionally written. Paraphrasing was, we got slammed. I apologize. We're going to need a couple more weeks to do this order. I'm like, you know what? I was a dummy that ordered it in the holidays, okay? A couple of things you got to think. You're not going to order a controller during a major release, a holiday, or around tournaments. Probably a bad idea if you want it quickly. So I just let it ride. I'm like, it'll get here when I get here. I'm not worried about it. So here we go. So it came today. I was watching it. You can check it. Check your order in the help. I checked it about every week, and you just kind of hand at the bottom, put in your email address, the zip code, and they'll give you. There's a little. I can't do it here, but there's a little picture here depicting at what stage it's at. Whether we've received the order. All right, we've got your order. We're good. Then eventually it moves into painting. Hang there for a bit. Then it moves into assembly, and then you can see where it's shipped. You'll get an email notifying you, hey, it's shipped. So I got the email earlier this week. I figured it'd be a couple weeks, but actually they sent a 2-day priority. Surprised me. So I got here today, and I'm going to go ahead and just open the bad boy. Now, I opened this once, and I just recently bought a mixer I've been playing with and left it on echo. So we're going to record it again without the echo. So you're going to lose some of that first impression excited I had, a little bit of it. But I'll try to bring it back. So I got it. And I was trying to remember, it was like, do I get the hard shell case with this or not? Or is it just a box? So I actually got the hard shell case. During that time, they had a special running that if you spent X amount, you got a cord. I left the cord out, but that was a cord. And the hard shell case. Well, actually, I guess I did get it. I was super happy about that because I want to keep it in the case. As I said, I'm a PC player, so I'm not be playing PlayStation games very much. And I would like to keep it just protected. I'm just that way. I like to keep things nice and clean. There's your regular PS4 controller. I've not even really used it. The most I've used it for is playing around through menus. That's about it. I haven't actually even played a game with it yet. Got their logo on top and some nice latches. I mean, it's pretty sturdy. I want to say something like you would get a drill in, like a portable drill. Feels about like that. I have to smack my screen here. So they've got their logo up in the foam. Pretty sexy. That's it. That's how it came. And I was a little schoolgirly there. I'm not gonna lie. There was a little squeal going on the inside. And wow. And I fought with this camera last time too. It does not want to focus today. It's being a super pain in the butt. Because I have the 10th anniversary update. And we're fighting about, am I going to downgrade? Not going to happen. Or is this camera going to finally start working when I want it to? And so far I've been losing this fight. But every now and then, I actually get the results. So what I have is the purple skate chick. Oh, about to bump the camera here. Purple skate chicks on the body. It's a purpley scully design. You can see it better on the website. And some orange metallic paint job. And they wrote the brand logo there on the other side, JestersRiot. So I just replaced everything basically with what I could with orange. The buttons are the cool part, in my opinion. They're actually the tops of bullets, or the bottoms of bullets, however you want to think about it. So, there we go. Hey, it actually worked this time. Sweet. So there you go. And the beauty of that is they're actually orange lights. So when you plug it in, they light up. I'm easily amused. I can't help it. So, now that I'm looking back at the website again, as I'm looking at that, it's like I actually am happier with the final product than I am the website. The website was a little bit brighter. I mean, that might be something you want to keep in mind. I don't know if that's just a color thing or the options I chose, but I actually prefer the way the controller came out. In all honesty, I like it a whole lot better. A little less cartoony, I guess. But I mean, it's web. What do you do? I get it. So maybe something to keep in mind that the colors may not be exact. I mean, just come on. You gotta be a little realistic. And I expected them to be off, so it's cool. And like I said, I actually prefer this. But it's orange and purple, which is my brand's colors, which is great. We'll go ahead and fire it up. I've got God of War loaded in the background. And the action feels really good. We'll test out the responsiveness English. See how it plays out. There were some cards in here, actually. I got those cards. I'm trying to bust my screen back here. So you get 2 cards. I actually like the paint job on that one. It was pretty cool. I'm upside down, but you get the idea. Come on. There you go. That's a pretty cool paint job. And on the back of that one, the Rolls Royce of game controllers. And this is an Xbox. I couldn't tell you which one this is. I'm not a console person. I have never owned an Xbox because I've never needed to. Yeah, it doesn't want to cooperate. But on the back of that one, you got a quote from Kotaku. You find that magic point. And too much caffeine, so holding things straight, not happening. Got that. You can buy these cases. I looked it up earlier. You can buy just the hard shell cases if you want them. I believe it's $30 for every type of controller. Let me go back to the store and double check. I think it went as far back as the PS3. They're towards the bottom. That sounds so nasally today. Sorry. Oh, you can give me a shirt. Some stick grips, accessories. More cables. I may have to go back and get an orange one. I was kind of hoping I'd get the pick one, honestly. I was like, yeah, I'd like to have the orange one. I'll go back and buy one of those. Only $10. It's cool. And I like the cloth. That's one of the things I like about Razer products is those cloth cords. I know exactly which ones are my peripherals. Yeah, so here's your cases. It goes back as far as the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Wired and wireless. Those are wired PS3. Oh, wait, they don't come wired. See, not a pro. There you go. $30 to get your hard shell case. Totally worth it. Sorry. I mean, even if you're not traveling, just to protect your equipment, that's not a bad deal at all for this case. It's deep. It could definitely take a hit. The foam's good. Feels pretty solid. You can't see me mushing with it. It's I think it's something that's a little bit more everyday that I can compare it to. I can't really think of it as like Nerf football, maybe. Got about that kind of consistency to it. Not dusty. It's not breaking off. Pretty solid. This was I don't know why. This just seems pretty cool to me. Carry your controller. I lost the card. Carry your controller around in that. Let's fire this up. I'm turning this is dragging out longer than I wanted to. I'm rambling. I apologize. Let's go ahead and fire it up and just check out the cam back on so we can see it. We'll see where I died at. One out of the way. I'm going to do a little awkward stretch. I get over my keyboard here. And I'm playing this game on about a 4x6 inch display. Taken to the OBS window. So it's not going to be pro gameplay is what I'm getting at. We're just going to watch some of the responsiveness. Because I remember how to play and plug things in. Plug in this one. So there's the I'm working on it. There's a light up orange. You can get these in other colors. I don't remember exactly how many. There were quite a few. I got lucky and looked up some orange. And my bar there is orange until it turns red. Get this rolling. Yep. All right. Well, the vibration's good. Jumps. All right. Oh yeah, they respond just fine. Yep, I can animation cancel, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, it's totally responsive. Yeah. This feels just like my new controller. I mean, I'm totally pleased with it. Wish I'd had it more in screen for all that, but yeah, the response is great. Like I said, I'm no pro player, so I mean, if you're talking milliseconds of responses, I'm not going to tell the difference. But I am overly excited with it, and let me turn that off. It's so loud. There we go. I'm overly pleased with it. It was definitely worth the wait. And every point too. I'm going to bring their page back up again for them. For that cam so you can actually see their logos and whatnot. Highly recommended. I mean, at least if you're looking for something a little more customized, a little more to you, it can't hurt to check it out. So it looks like they're doing Elite controllers. I don't remember that happening. But I don't keep up with the consoles a whole lot. Gotta get your rear buttons. I saw some paddle options. I don't know if any of these have it on there. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to hurt you, even just to get in here and piddle around. Just see what your brain can come up with. And you never know. It's like I said, I was just playing around. Then once I saw it, I was like, this little toy has actually turned into something I really want. So I just went ahead and got it. Well, there you go. That was the unboxing of that. I thank the controller shop for their work. I mean, that's great. No, I didn't show the back of it. Show you the back of it. Terrible. They got a little sticker on the back of it there. Oh, come on. It's messing with my head. So they got their logo there on the back. Which, yes, they got their warranty sticker in the front, so you might be really careful with that. Little sticker there, because it's a void if removed. Be careful not to get that accidentally peeled off. Yeah, that's that. I'm super excited. I'll actually get to play Neo with it. I've been waiting to play my PlayStation games until that got here, actually, so I'll get to do that here next week. Get off of that. So there you go. I'd like to thank the Controller Shop one more time for that. I'll try not to order during the holidays next time and make your jobs harder. All right. Have a good one, guys.